Hello everyone. Before watch my this video, I would recommend watch my first and second one of this series. First one basically I'm talking developer practice, what need to be done before code deployed in production, which is very important. Second one I talk about production environment. Now I'm thinking especially talk about password management. So you know, bef as a developer or programmer, we need to pay attention our authentication. So that's why I think we should talk especially for password. So when we talk about the password, definitely in our application we always make the password hashing, but that need to be very good way, like using bcrypt or argon2 or ppkdf2 algorithm or some for any kind of brute force attack. Second thing, salt your password. This is an interesting thing. There is a table called rainbow table. Hacker usually create a rainbow table and access your database hashing password data, then get the plain text of the password. So rainbow table is a pre-computed table which has a lot of hashing values. So nowadays hacker love that. They have pre-computed rainbow table, they mapping and get the original password from your application. So that's why you need to do salt your password, papering your password very carefully. Second thing, password policy. This I already explained in my previous video little bit, but I mentioned here 12 to 16 character, but I would recommend, like for Oracle we do right now, 30 character length. And password expiry, avoid reuse, that obviously we need to do. Multi-factor authentication, I already mentioned in my previous video, but still, since it is only for password, so I put in there, you need to implement multi-factor authentication anyhow. No, no mistake. Secure storage. So all sensitive data should be encrypted. And sometimes, if you feel anything, you can keep in an environment variable, those kind of data. Secure transmission, this is very important. Let's say in a enterprise environment, we always communicate password with the email. Definitely has to be encrypted email, which is TLS and SSL encryption. User management and authentication, this is another important thing. Let's say anybody try multiple time with the wrong password or some other way, you should be implementing their password logout and session management. These two important things we need to do that. User education, this is obviously another important thing. If user not educated properly maintain the password, that's a big issue. Regular audit and update. Previously in my production environment part 2 video, I mentioned the penetration testing, which is very important. So here the same thing I'm trying to replicate. Login and monitoring, this is another important. Alert mechanism, anything suspicious happen, definitely corresponding team should be get the alert. And third one, we always follow compliance. So there is a NIST 863 for digital identity guidelines, which is the basically compliance document for password management. We all should follow that. That's all today.